Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Force of Self-Love. My name is Laura, and today we're going to talk about how to get your life together in 30 days, or rather how to get your life back in 30 days. Either way, interchangeable. It could be both interwoven and connected to each other. And yeah, there's going to be 10 points that I wrote down on this piece of paper right here. I have front and back. And just to go do a little backstory, I'm not always the most organized person. I'm not always the most motivated person. I'm a Gemini. I'm very creative. I come up with something and then all of a sudden I want to do it, and then maybe a day later or a week later or a month later I'm like, that's not for me anymore. And that's just like a part of my personality. That's in my, that's in my zodiac sign, and I'm very much keen and intuitive and into those types of things when it comes to numerology and zodiac signs and things like that. I think they really determine, even just by the time you were born, the date you were born, that's all part of numerology. I believe that you are essentially a lot of your personality and who you are is predestined. So yeah, so let's get into it. I just feel disorganized lately, and I need to get my life back. I need to get my life together. And by doing that, the first thing I'd like to set a goal for, and something that I did do for a certain period of time and then fell off of it, was having a bedtime and having a wake up time. For a long time it was 8:30 in the morning. And my alarm would go off 8:30. I would get up, I would go to my program or where I had to go that day, and that would be my routine. And then probably around 9 or 10 I would already be tired and I would go to sleep, and then I would do the same thing like every day. And some days I fell off. Some days I would wait until 9 to get up, or I do suffer from anxiety, so sometimes even my anxiety would get in the way and I would wake up earlier, so which actually isn't a bad thing, because then you can just get more done sooner, or just more done in general. So my goal is now to have a wake up time of 6 a.m. and to wake up at wake up time is 6 a.m. and to go to bed around 9 o'clock. So that seems like, oh, Laura, like, go girl, like, you got this, you know what I'm saying? But this is like something that's a challenge for me because of consistency. It's like, and prioritizing and putting myself first. I'm a very caring person, and I am in a relationship, and even though he tells me all the time, focus on yourself, which is great of him, it's like, I'm the one who cooks mostly, and I'm the one who cleans and does the laundry and stuff like that. So those are just like my household duties. And he'll pitch in and he'll help. It's not like it's just me doing it all the time. But majority of the time when I'm feeling well and I'm not sick or something, then that's basically my responsibility. So it makes it hard sometimes to prioritize, because a bedtime and myself, because I'm not just doing my own thing for myself, I'm also doing it for somebody else, so I don't know if other women can relate. I'm sure there are plenty of women who could relate, especially if you have kids and you're married. I don't have children, but I'm in a serious relationship and we live together, and as you can see, I'm sitting in my kitchen right now. It's clean, thankfully. Don't know why I just put this sign up, but whatever. So that's the first point. So the first point is have a wake up time and have a bedtime. I'm just reading off. The second point is to exercise daily, and there's two parts: exercise daily and eat healthy. Because I feel like they could be two separate points, but I feel like they go hand in hand. Like if you eat healthy but don't exercise, then you might not lose weight. You might be healthier, but you're still not breathing oxygen at a certain level, and you're not moving your body and stuff like that. And that's something that I fell off of as well. My vegan diet, I was on it for 2 years, and then and it's a side note. A lot of the reason why I got off track is because something very personal in my life happened, and it just kind of threw me all tailspin, and I didn't really know which direction to go in, and so I just started sort of just doing whatever and not eating vegan, and not basically taking care of myself as I should, and I got really depressed and stuff, and now I'm sort of like coming out of it. So then to like number 2 is to eat healthy and to exercise, and those things go hand in hand. So I want to point out that the reason I'm doing this is for myself and for others as well, because if there's others watching this and you want to try this and you feel like my life is so disorganized, and I've been feeling kind of low lately, and then I have lacked motivation to do what I love to do, and so I understand that it's hard, but maybe if you watch this, you'll get a little bit inspired and you kind of be like, wow, like Laura, she fell off and now she's trying to get back on the ship and, keep, rowing the ship and doing what she has to do to take care of that ship, just a little metaphor there for you. So that's number 2. Number 3 is to get organized by cleaning your room, cleaning your, if you live in an apartment like I do, in your apartment, or clean your house. And then if you drive and you have a car, which I actually don't drive and I don't own my own car, but you can clean your car, clean it inside and out, and that's just like a space that you go to and it helps you get to destination. And I feel like you just want like a really clear space. Same thing goes with your room or your apartment or your house. It's like you want it to be a clear space, because often I find that if your space around you is disorganized, their outer world is crazy, then it's reflecting your inner world, and it's saying that you're not doing so great right now. Like you're sort of all over the place. You don't really have the time to clean up after yourself. You're constantly rushing. You haven't woken up, early enough to do everything you want to do. Like let's say your morning routine has completely just displaced itself, or maybe you never had one, and that's something that's a goal of yours, and you really want to have a morning routine because you feel like that'll start your day out fresh instead of sleeping until noon, because you're maybe, it's just really about your lifestyle, what's going on in your life. So organize your space, and another piece of that is if you're a woman or you're a student, organize your book bag or your purse. Like I do that every once in a while, but now my goal is to commit to decluttering my space and my purse at least once a week, and often, especially with your purse, you'll grab something like a business card, or you'll grab a receipt, and you'll just like stuff it in your bag, and then all this stuff just like accumulates, and then you're looking through your bag for something and you can't find anything, and you're just kind of like, oh, I really just want to find my hairbrush or whatever, or I want to find my my Nexium, whatever is in your purse that you carry. I know a lot of women like to carry a lot of things with them because we're resourceful, and we just, if we need something, or we're always thinking about somebody else, like let's say we have a kid, we carry Band-Aids just in case our child gets a cut or something like that, then we're ready for whatever, and that's partly why we carry such large freaking bags. And people look at us and they're like, what do you need that for? And you're just like, trust me, you don't know, So that's number 3. Number 4 is to write down your goals and set a time frame. So one of my goals was to join the gym this year, and for many reasons I didn't join as soon as I wanted to. But once I found the finances to fund the gym and other things that I wanted, I set a goal of a week. I was like, okay, in a week I'm going to make sure that I have the money down for this gym membership, and I'm going to put it through, and then I'll be set. So that was one of my goals, and I set a time frame. I actually learned that that skill from my therapist. She's the one who motivated me to. She said, "Okay, Laura, by May 15th or something, have your or sorry, earlier than that. It was like March 15th. Have your gym membership." So I didn't really necessarily I didn't go as quickly as she wanted to motivate me to go. It still took me time to get there, but eventually I got there. So, like I said, I'm not perfect, and I'm not like a paid life coach or anything like that, you know. So, don't take my advice as just like, oh my God, like the Holy Grail, and like it's gonna change your life. I'm just saying these are things that I've been practicing, and they're helping me. And also, like I said, my life has sort of been topsy-turvy, so I've been trying to even out and just be more balanced, which is kind of hard for my sign, but we're going to find the balance, because balance is what's key for me, at least personally. And if you resonate with that, if you feel like you're just so out of whack, you need balance, then keep on watching. So, the fifth point is to make a schedule. So I wrote, make a schedule to commit to. Make your schedule work for you. And then there's like two parts, and there's also write to-do lists, like or one or the other. Like I do both. I'll be like, if I'm really like in like my OCD personality, I'll be like, okay, like this is gonna be my whole schedule for the day, and I'll be like, I would wake up at 6, so at 6:30 I'm gonna take a shower, at 6:45, at blah 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 blah. And you can do it by hour interval, you can do it by half-hour interval, you can even do it by 20-minute interval. I mean, I've never really seen anybody do that before, but 15-minute interval, 6 o'clock I wake up, 6:15 I meditate, that type of thing, you know what I mean? Give yourself time to wake up, then you meditate, which is something I used to do every day, is meditate. But we'll get to that. So you want to make a schedule that you can really commit to, because once you kind of have like an organized space, and your car is organized, your house is organized, you've written down your goals, you've woken up at the same time every day and gone to bed at the same time, you're already building structure. This is the whole point of the video, and which is something that's hard for me because I'm a free spirit, is structure. It's like, I'll take structure to a certain amount, but then I'm just like, I feel like it's control, and I'm just like, and I'm free, but structure is what's gonna get you to get your goals done, you're gonna be more focused, this is the time in your life that you want to focus. So structure is basically the theme of this video, to have structure. So when you write your schedule and you write your to-do list, you're prioritizing. You're saying that I'm gonna go to school at 9 a.m. and I'm gonna go early, even though my class starts at 11. I'm gonna go at 9 because I have that assignment to do and I want to work on it, or I have my notes that I want to look over. Or if you're at work, I want to make it to work at 8 o'clock because the break room has really great coffee, and I want to try some of the new coffee that my boss brought in for all of us to try. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to drink my coffee before I start work. So it's structure, but it's also like time, using your time wisely and saying, this is what I'm going to do with my time. I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to be waking up at 5 minutes before I need to go somewhere, because that's not realistic at all. You're likely not to shower. You're likely not even to put on the proper attire. You're gonna, you wanna get your life back, or get your life back, or get your life together. So yeah, so make a schedule and write to-do lists. So in the morning, the sixth thing you want to do is to make your bed. I've read many studies and watched many videos about how people say that making your bed can change your life. And I think that sounds so crazy, but it's not something I necessarily do every day, and something that I'm going to implement in my life. Make my bed every single day, because a lot of people say that who wants to get into like a messed up, dirty looking bed, after a long day, and maybe a lot of people like to shower before they go to bed because they feel they're cleaning off the dirt from the day and just the stress and everything like that. And you're cleaning, I'm actually cleaning my aura right now by doing this. So, yeah, that's kind of, another thing that you want to try is to make your bed, because it's saying that you're ready to get out of bed and you're ready to start your day, and you're just like, you're fixing it so that when the next time you come back to your bed, you're ready to just slide in and you're just nice and comfortable, and everything is just so nice and so peaceful and so relaxing, and you're just ready to go to sleep because sleep is important, you need sleep. So that's number 6. Number 7 is to meditate every day for at least 5 minutes. And I know I need to work my way back up to meditating, because I stopped from a couple weeks ago, and I need to get back to it, because I really just feel a disconnect from my spiritual self, my higher self, and that's how I really connected to myself, by meditating. And you really want to connect to yourself and be centered and be grounded, and that's important. It's just as important as creating lists and making schedules and waking up at the same time every day and eating right and exercising and writing down your goals. It's just as important, because you want to have a connection to yourself, and that's how you kind of get yourself back. Because I think sometimes we go in our outward world, and that the first part is kind of working on your outward world and the physical problems, but then you want to go inside to your inner world and experience the problem and face it and work through it. And there are many other ways to do that. See if I actually wrote those things down. I didn't, but I'll just say having a journal would be great. Maybe talking to a friend, venting, or talking to your therapist if you have a therapist, or maybe thinking about getting a therapist. Think about doing something like that. So those are other ways you can connect yourself. But meditation is one of the simplest and $0 thing that you can do to connect with yourself. So that's going to implement back into my life, and I pray and I hope that it comes back into your life, or it comes into your life if you've never tried 5 minutes a day. There's plenty on YouTube. Hello, my YouTube family who's watching. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Now, let's move on to the 7th point. This video is getting a bit long, and I know I have long videos, but that's because I like to talk. Geminis, we're talkative. So number 8 is to take your vitamins and your supplements. And I was actually so excited to, I waited for the moment where I felt the most loquacious, which means talkative, and the time that I felt most passionate and most free to do this video. So I did earlier write this list, but then I kind of stepped away, and I was like, I was feeling so uptight and tight, and I was just like, if I make this video, it's not gonna come off as a free energy, and that's the energy that I want people to come up with. Even though I'm talking about structure and grounding and things like that, you also want to be free. As when you want to be like a tree. If you look at a tree, it's like the tree has roots. Kind of think of my arm. It's kind of a weird image, but it's kind of like a tree. If you look a little bit, it's kind of hard. But let's imagine the top is the branches and the leaves, and then the bottom is the roots. The top is very free, and the ground is kind of like it's strong, it's stable, it's not moving, but the top is like very free. And you know, having that balance, as I'm talking about in this video, the balance, you know, not the energies kind of jumping over each other, but the energies coming together and becoming balanced and nice, and you know, like the ocean kind of. Having those balanced energies is important. So number 8 is to take vitamins and supplements. I kind of went on a tangent, but the reason I said that is because I didn't grab the supplements and the vitamins that I take, but just off the top of my head, just a couple that I take are B12, because I am vegan, and also I suffer from a bipolar disorder, depression, and B12 is good for your brain health and good for when you struggle with depression. Another one that I take is called 5-HTP, which promotes positive mood, and that's a supplement. Another one I take is iodine for my thyroid to increase my energy levels, because the medicine, and I've also always had low energy just in general. So that's another one I take. And let's just say name a third one that I take is True Calm, which is a supplement, and it helps with anxiety. So you want to make sure that you're giving your body what it needs, in your brain what it needs, so you can feel more balanced, so that you can feel like you're healthy mind, body, and spirit, and you're just moving forward in the best way possible. But I'm going to move on quick, because this video is getting to 22 minutes, and I don't know if anybody's going to watch this long, but I pray that you do, because I'm just struggling myself, and if there's someone out there struggling too, I want to help you. You know what I mean? So number 9 is to have at least one self-care day a week. Sometimes when we're going through something, we need more than one self-care day, and that's really okay, you know, like, but if we really lead really busy lives like I had for such a long time, I led this very active and very busy life until recently, you know, so I understand how it feels, and to be working, going to school, and you know, trying to just balance everything, and that can be very difficult in life. So to have at least one self-care day, which, you know, maybe you take like a really hot shower or hot bath, or you go to the gym, or you work out at home, or you do some yoga, you can meditate, you can write in a journal, you can give yourself a pedicure and a manicure, or you can go get one, you can get a massage. I mean, there's so many things that you can do to take care of yourself, you know, and you know, shut off your phone and not have everybody call you and be like, oh, Ashley, I need you, you know, like, I'm going through this, you know, like, and your friend can wait, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I can understand if it's an emergency, but at the end of the day, if it's your self-care day, everybody else can wait, because you come first that day. So the last and 10th one is to take time to have fun with your significant other, friend, or loved ones. And loved ones could be your pets, or you know, your family, or whoever, you know, children, you know. So that's important too, because we don't want to just be all about me. You know, I think I've witnessed that, and I've also experienced that for myself, where it was really like lonely and hard to just be by myself all the time. And then I learned to kind of like being by myself and like myself, and that was good. But then I kind of overkilled it, and like I wasn't speaking to any of my friends, and I wasn't reaching out, and I wasn't even trying to do anything but be by myself. And it kind of disconnected me from the outside world. And so I think it's important to connect with others as well. And that is my last tip on how to get your life together, to get your life back. And this is just from experience, my opinion of what I feel like I need to work on and I need to do. And maybe it can help somebody else. Maybe you want to try this for at least 30 days and see how, if it changes your life. My start is tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I have a schedule in mind. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to go to the gym, so I'm ready. And I'm going to go to bed. And it all starts, actually, no, it starts tonight with my bedtime at 9 p.m. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope that if things aren't going so well in your life right now, that they do get better, and some words of encouragement, they will get better. So thank you so much. Blessings to you. Bye-bye.